tango? Push the play button, please. When dusk falls on the rooftops and the first stars light up in the sky, the sensual melody of tango spreads over the city. They dance every day, delightfully, selflessly, brightly. Their hands are intertwined in a lock, and their hearts are subordinated to the rhythm and drama of the dance. This is how I drew a picture of this dance, and always perceived it as a paired, passionate dance of allies and, at the same time, rivals. Two people moving in perfect synchronicity, following mutual impulses. For centuries, tango has been about connection and partnership. But what happens when we take the partner away? Is it possible to create a dance pattern alone, focusing on the music and allowing yourself freedom of expression? And is it possible to enjoy it and feel harmony in your body? What if I told you that by dancing alone, you could learn more about who you truly are than through any mirror, conversation, or partnership? There is no partner, no outside guidance, and no one to step on your toes. What if the most important dance of your life isn't with another person, but with yourself? There is only you, your energy, your interpretation of the music, and your way of self-expression. I used to believe tango was always about two, the perfect harmony of a leader and a follower. But then one day, I found myself dancing alone, and I realized tango was never about a partner. It was about me. My journey into this world began completely unexpectedly. Scrolling through my feed on the social network, I came across the video of a dance school with a girl dancing tango solo to the music of Celentano. And an impulse and desire that I want to dance appeared immediately. I texted to the teacher, and the answer came instantly. Classes began in September, feelings and emotions overwhelmed me with different shades. Will I be able to dance alone without a partner? Do I really need it? Oh my God, I can barely stand in heels. The first time I tried to dance solo, I was lost and vulnerable, absolutely unprotected. Without a partner to guide me, I was lost in space, unable to find my balance. We are taught to seek connection in everything, in conversation, in work, even in dance. But what is the deepest connection we need to make is with ourselves. And then something changed. I stopped worrying about my steps, about the verticality of my body, and I began to feel the music. I continued to attend classes, each time understanding that the inner harmony is more important than the external perfection. And I realized that I'd made the right choice for myself. So, solo tango is not just a dance. It's a search for harmony within yourself. This is the moment when you can be completely honest with yourself, when every step and every turn is not just a movement, it's a response from your soul. There is no place for masks in this dance. It requires vulnerability, because you dance without hiding behind the partner, without trying to please someone. You dance with yourself. You learn to be a whole person, understanding that in order to dance harmoniously, you need to be a whole person. You need to be in tune with all your parts and thoughts. No matter how strong or vulnerable you are, how hesitant or confident you are, the most important part is to be honest with yourself. And now imagine that you go out on the dance floor alone. No partner, just you, the music, and your thoughts. What do you feel? Indecision, hesitation, or confidence and freedom? Well, solo tango helps me to understand my body more deeply. We all have a habit of being critical of our appearance or the way our body moves. But dancing, I realized that my body has become an instrument of self-cognition. New neural connections has appeared in it. Memory has been activated, and the perception of space has changed in movement mechanics, in music, even in time. It is always important for me not only to move correctly, but also to feel how the emotions are reflected in my steps, in the smoothness of my hands, and how my body becomes free from the eternal barriers and control. Moreover, it's a life experience too, where self-confidence always wins, because if you're wrong, no one will notice it except yourself. Solo tango is also a dialogue with the music. Music in it becomes your interlocutor and partner. You enter into conversation with every sound, every chord. And music becomes your partner to whom you talk your story, as you are talking to the person listening. And this is the most important meeting with yourself, because even if you don't step on your own foot, you still get confused in your own thoughts. So, when was the last time you allowed yourself to move freely? Without judgments, without expectations, just you, your body, and your inner rhythm. And in the end, solo tango is not just a dance. It is the way to discover something new in yourself. It is the way to talk to yourself. It is the art of being in the moment, slowing down, noticing, learning and understand everything completely. Because the most important dance partner you will ever have is you, yourself. What if we all danced a little more with ourselves? Not in the real life, not only on the dance floor, but in the real life. And my message to you, my friends, let's dance, let's dance.
Amami, come se